Hi my dear students, how are you all? I hope you all safe at home. We know that our country is going through an adverse situation because of COVID-19. The government has declared lockdown for the schools also. I know that you will definitely miss your friends and school, but we have to cope up with this current situation, And this is the only platform to start your academics. That's why today onwards we start your online classes. In order to make this class successful, your active participation is necessary. Anyway, welcome to your first maths class. Let us start your first chapter, that is integers. Have you heard about integers? Yes, in your previous classes you have already learned about there are different types of numbers such as natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. So let us have very quick recap because this chapter is also deals more about integers. Okay, so let us start from natural numbers. What do you mean by natural numbers? Suppose that we want to count something. How will you start our counting? Yes, it's like 1, 2, 3, etc. So this collection of numbers is known as natural numbers. You can represent or you can denote this collection by using the letter capital N is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then before this 1, is any number there? Yes, 0 is there. So the natural numbers including 0 is known as whole numbers. So it can be denoted by using the letter W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then before this 0, are any numbers there? Yes, we know that all the negative numbers lies before 0. So the whole numbers including negative numbers are known as integers. You can denote it by using the letter capital I is equal to etc. Negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So this collection of numbers is known as integers. So what is integers? The collection of numbers etc. minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. is called integers. Here this negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4 are negative numbers. Here it is known as negative integers and 1, 2, 3 etc. called positive numbers and it is a positive integers. Then how will you identify a given number is a positive or negative? By using the sign in front of the given number. Look at here. The first case, this in front of all these numbers one negative sign is there. So these are negative integers. And in front of these numbers 1, 2, 3 etc. no sign is there. That means it is also a positive integer. You can also written these positive numbers as positive 1, positive 2, positive 3 and so on. Both are same. If no sign in front of the given number means that is a positive number. And we know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay. So this collection of numbers is known as integers. Now I will show one video that is related to integers that shows in which situations we use integers in our real life. So now we can see a picture of Celsius scale here. We know that the Celsius scale is used to measure temperature. Then on a hot sunny day, the temperature displayed here as 40 degrees Celsius. But in rainy season, we know that the temperature will comes down and Then the temperature displayed here as 15 degrees Celsius. Then in winter seasons, again the temperature will comes down. We know that 0 degree is the freezing point of the water. Then in winter season, it may comes below the 0, and here the temperature displayed as minus 10 degree Celsius. Okay, so we can use integers to represent different measurement of the temperature. Okay, then have you noticed water scale in the down water? So this scale represent reading of the water in the down water. So that normal level of water is represented as 0. So suppose if water is proceeding in the dam, it may be comes below 0. So here it is represented as, the water level is represented by using the integer minus 3. Okay, so in such situations we use the integers in our real life. Is it clear? One more example. We can see a seashore here, and one person traveling in a balloon, and he is now at 500 meter above the sea level, and one person diving into the water, and he is now 1100 meter below the sea level. So the question is that, how would you represent the altitude of the balloon and the depth of the underwater diver? So we can take that sea level is marked as 0 and balloon is above the sea level. So it can be represented by positive numbers, positive 500, and underwater diver is below the sea level. So it is represented by using the negative integer, that is negative 1100 meter. Is it clear? So in these situations, this type of situations, we use the integers. Okay. So next topic is a representation of integers on the number line. We have already learned how to represent integers on the number line. We know that number line is a straight line. This both ends can be extended and central value is always 0, and all positive numbers lies to the right side of 0, like 1, 2, 3 and so on, and all negative numbers lies to the left side of 0, like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. All these numbers should be lies in an equal distance. So remember one thing, on the right and left side of a 0, 1 and minus 1 is there. Somebody may plot the negative numbers like this, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is wrong. So remember this one. On the right and left side of 0, 1 and minus 1 is lies there. Okay. Then when we move from left to right on the number line, the value will be increase. The value will be increase. That means minus 2 is greater than minus 3, minus 1 is greater than minus 2, 0 is greater than minus 1, 1 is greater than 0 and so on. That means when we move from left to right on the number line, the value will be increase. Okay. By using this idea, we can compare any two integers on the number line. For example, I want to compare two numbers such as minus 3 and 2. We want to check whether which is smaller, which is larger. So check whether which number is lies to the right side of the other. Here we consider minus 3 and 2. It is clear that 2 lies to the right side of minus 3. Then which is greater? 2 is greater than minus 3. which number lies to the right side, that is always greater. One more example. If you consider this minus 1 and 0, which is greater? 0 is greater because 0 lies to the right side of minus 1. Therefore, 0 is greater than minus 1. Suppose you consider two integers as minus 4 and minus 1. Which is greater? Minus 1 is greater because minus 1 is lies to the right side of minus 4. So, minus 1 is greater than minus 4. Okay. So, which number lies to the right side of the other, that number is always greater. So, we can say that all positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. Why? Because all positive numbers lies to the right side of negative numbers. Is it clear? Okay. Let us move to the next topic, that is operation of integers. We know that there are 4 operations. Which are they? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So, first one is addition of integers by rule. In addition of integers, there are again 3 cases. First case is addition of 2 positive integers. That means we want to add 2 integers. Suppose that 2 integers are positive. For example, we can explain with one example. Here I am going to take two positive integers as +2 and +3. Both are positive integers. You can choose any positive integers. Then we want to add them. That is +2 +3. The rule is that add their numerical values. Numerical values means ignore the sign of the number and take that value only. So, here numerical values are 2 and 3. Add them. That is 2 + 3 and put the same sign to the result. Here both are positive, so answer is also positive. So, final answer is positive 5. Is it clear? One more example. If you consider +7 and +9. Here both are positive. We want to add them. That is +7 +9. What is the rule? Add their numerical values. Which are the numerical values here? 7 and 9. Add them. 7 + 9. And put the common sign. Here both are positive. So, answer is also positive. So, answer is positive 16. Is it clear? Okay. So, rule is that to add 2 positive integers, add their numerical values and put the same sign. Okay. Next case. Suppose that 2 integers are negative. That is addition of 2 negative integers. So, here we want to consider any 2 negative integers. Here I am going to consider 2 integers as negative integers -5 and -4. You can choose any numbers, any 2 negative numbers. We want to add them. That is -5 plus -4. This is also the same rule as the above. Add their numerical values. Which are the numerical values here? 5 and 4. So, add them. 5 plus 4. And put the same sign. Here both are negative. So, answer is also negative. So, final answer is -9. Is it clear? Okay. One more example. If you consider -13 and -12. Add them. minus 13 plus minus 12. Add their numerical values, that is 13 plus 12, and put the common sign negative. So answer is negative 25. Is it clear? So to add two negative integers, add their numerical values and put the same sign. Okay. So third case. Third case is that addition of a positive and a negative integer. We want to add a positive and a negative integer. For example, first I consider two integers as minus 5 and plus 2. Look at the example. Here one is negative, one is positive. We want to add them. That is minus 5 plus 2. The rule is that find the difference between these two numerical values. Difference means subtract smaller number from the larger number. So here we want to subtract 5 minus 2 and put the sign of the bigger number. We know that 5 is the bigger number here. What is its sign? Minus or negative. So put here negative. So answer is negative 3 or minus 3. Is it clear? Then suppose that numbers were plus 5 and minus 2. How will you subtract? Sorry, add. That is plus 5 plus minus 2. Here is also one number is positive, one is negative. Then what is the rule? Find the difference between them. That is 5 minus 2 and put the sign of the bigger number. Here 5 is the bigger number and its sign is positive. So put here positive sign. So answer is plus 3. Okay. So don't forget the rule. To add a positive and a negative integer, find the difference of their numerical values and put the sign of the bigger number. Is it clear? So for addition there are three cases. First one, both are positive or addition of two positive integers. Second case, addition of two negative integers. Third one, addition of a positive and a negative integer. Okay. So in the first two cases, to add two positive or add two negative integers, you want to add their numerical values and put the common sign. That means if both are positive, answer is also positive. If both are negative, answer is also negative. But if one is positive and other is negative, you want to find the difference between the numbers and put the sign of the bigger number. Is it clear? Okay. Now we can solve some problems, then it will be clear for you. So you can also find the answer with me and check your answers. So we can do so first number is minus 25 plus minus 12. Which is this case? This is our second case because here both numbers are negative. What is the rule? Add their numerical values. Which are the numerical values here? 25 and 12. Add them. That is 25 plus 12 and put the common sign, that is negative. So answer is negative 37. Okay. Second one, positive plus positive 8. Which is this case? This is our first case. Both are positive. What is the rule? Add the numerical values. That is 12 plus 8 and put the same sign. That is positive. So answer is positive 20. Okay. Then third question. Positive 10 plus negative 6. Which is this case? This is our third case because one is positive and other is negative. Then what is the rule? Find the difference between the numerical values. That means we want to do that 10 minus 6 and put the sign of the bigger number. Here 10 is the bigger number and its sign is positive. So answer is positive 4. Okay. So one more example. Minus 20 plus 10. Which is this case? This is also our third case. One is negative, one is positive. What is the rule? Find the difference between them. That is 20 minus 10 and put the sign of the bigger number. 20 is the bigger number and its sign is negative. So put here negative sign. So answer is negative 10 or minus 10. Is it clear? So I hope you all got the correct answer. Okay, then now we can move to the next topic. That is subtraction of integers. Before move to the subtraction of integers, we want to familiar with one word, inverse of a given number. Inverse is nothing, it is the same as opposite of the number. Look at here, minus 1 is the opposite of 1 or negative 1 is the opposite of positive 1 and positive 2 is the opposite of negative 2. That means if you want to find the opposite of the given number, you want to take the opposite sign of the given number. Okay, if positive number is given, its opposite is negative number. If negative number is given, its opposite is a positive number. Okay. So another name for opposite in mathematics is called the additive inverse. That means you can replace this word opposite as additive inverse. Additive inverse. That means minus 1 is the additive inverse of plus 1 or positive 1. Here also positive 2 is the additive inverse of negative 2. Okay. And one more thing, the sum of a number and its additive inverse is always 0. We can check this result. Here we know that minus 1 is the additive inverse of 1. So these two, negative 1 and positive 1 are additive inverse of each other. We want to find the sum, that is negative 1 plus positive 1. So this is our third case. That means we want to find the difference between them. So here difference is 1 minus 1, answer is 0. We know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. So answer is 0. In the case of these two numbers, 2 and minus 2, what is the sum? 2 plus minus 2. This is our third case. One is positive, one is negative. Find the difference between them, that is 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. Okay. So did you understand what you mean by additive inverse? Just to take the opposite sign of the given number. So next one is subtraction of integers. So with one example, I will explain subtraction of integers. So I am considering two integers plus 4 and plus 3. I want to subtract them. That means plus 4 minus plus 3. Okay. The rule is that you want to write the first number itself, that is plus 4. Next, you want to change or convert this subtraction to addition by taking additive inverse of the number being subtracted. So this subtraction converted to addition. Then you want to take the additive inverse of the number being subtracted. So here we know that 3 is subtracted from 4, or positive 3 is subtracted from 4. Then what is the additive inverse of this positive 3? Negative 3. So write here negative 3. Now our question is changed as positive 4 plus negative 3. So this is our same rule as for the addition. That means this is our third case. One is positive and one is negative. So what is the answer? Final answer. Find the difference between 4 and 3. Answer is 1. Put the sign of the bigger number, that is positive. So answer is positive 1. Okay. So how to subtract two integers? To subtract an integer from another integer, we add the additive inverse of the integer that is being subtracted to the other integer. Is it clear? One more example. Suppose you consider two integers as minus 9 and minus 2. Okay. Then we want to subtract them, that is minus 9 minus 2. What is the first step? Write the first number itself. That is, here first number is negative 9. Write here negative 9. Then you want to convert this subtraction to addition, that is plus. Then here minus 2 is subtracted from minus 9. Then you want to take the additive inverse of this minus 2. What is the additive inverse? Plus 2. So now our question changed as minus 9 plus 2. Then you can apply the rule of the addition. Which is this case? This is our third case. One is negative, one is positive. Then what is the rule? Find the difference between them, that is 9 minus 2. And put the sign of the bigger number. Here 9 is the bigger number and its sign is negative. So put here negative. So answer is negative 7. Is it clear? Okay, we can do some problems. Then it become clear for you. Then please try to do with me. First question is 22 minus 12. So what is the first step? Write the first number itself. So here first number is 22. So write first 22. Okay. Then this subtraction converted to addition plus by taking additive inverse of the number being subtracted. Here minus 12 is subtracted. So take the additive inverse of this minus 12, that is plus 12. So this, which is this case? This is our first case of addition. That means both are positive. What is the rule? Add their numerical values, that is 22 plus 12 and put the same sign. So answer is plus 34. Plus 34. Okay. Second question, minus 35 minus 6. So first step, write the first number itself, that is minus 35. Subtraction converted to addition, that is plus. The number being subtracted is plus 6 or positive 6. So additive inverse is minus 6 or negative 6. So our question changed to addition. Then which is this case? Addition of two negative integers. What is the rule? Add their numerical values, that is 35 plus 6 and put the same sign, that is negative. So answer is negative 41. Okay. Then one more question is there, 15 minus 18. So first write the first number itself, that is 15. This subtraction converted to addition by taking additive inverse of the number being subtracted. That is 18 is subtracted from 15. So take the additive inverse of this positive 18, that is negative 18. is equal to, this is our third case for the addition, that is one is positive and one is negative. Find the difference between them, that is 18 minus 15. Then put the sign of the bigger number, that is 18 is the bigger number here, so sign is negative. So answer is negative 3. Difference means subtract smaller number from the larger number. So I hope all of you got the correct answer. Okay. So today we discussed what do you mean by integers, which type of numbers are known as integers, and representation of integers on the number line, then how to compare two integers on the number line, and addition and subtraction of integers. I hope you all understand all these topics whatever we discussed today. So study well. We will send its notes and homeworks for you. So do your homework yourself. We can do the rest in the next class. Thank you.